So in this video I'll explain the cosmology of ReZero, mostly for power scaling purposes but also for the knowledge of the ReZero world. And very large thanks to the ReZero wiki and all the people in Light Novel Stream's Discord server who made the ReZero cosmology scan. I wouldn't have been able to make this video without it. So the cosmology of ReZero is actually quite fast, and you can tell this if you read the web novel, which many people don't. But anyways, at the minimum, Od Lagna is a 5-dimensional entity, which puts it quite high on the dimensional scale. Od Lagna is basically the god of the world. It created the world and all the concepts in it. In Arc 6, it is described as an extra-dimensional being, which makes it at least 5-dimensional in nature. It is also known as the heart of the world, and all the mana eventually returns to it. Od can also give divine protections. For example, it can create completely new divine protections and give them to Reinhardt, even though it's not supposed to choose favorites, which is holy glaze, bro. Like, what the hell? Anyways, sometimes Reinhardt might not get the exact divine protection he wants if there's a mistake in how his wish is understood. Od can also give life to spirits and create them as lesser spirits. Everything I've said so far and all the scans I've shown don't clearly prove that Od is 5D. They describe it as a hyperdimensional entity, but the word is vague. A hyperdimension usually means something beyond normal 3D space. So at the lowest estimate, Od would be a 4-dimensional entity. However, there's a strong argument that Od is at least 5D. In Arc 6, Od is not affected by return by death. We can see this because Subaru has multiple books to death. If Od was affected by return by death, those books shouldn't exist. This suggests that Od exists beyond time. If Od transcends time, then it also transcends space and time together, which would make it a 5-dimensional entity. On top of that, in the web novel, Od views the ReZero world as if it were a painting, which further supports the idea that it exists on a higher level. Next is the Hall of Memories. It is a place that was accessed by Subaru when he was in the Pleiades Watchtower. However, it's separated from reality, so it's not likely part of the tower itself. It is an endless white space separated from reality, the final destination of the soul and the cradle of the supreme being, Od Lagna. A place where physicalness and physical objects cannot manifest and will be squished out of existence if attempted to. It is also a shapeless, formless world outside of space and time. It is a blank and empty canvas that Od painted the entire cosmology on, and it is the foundation on which it used his brush, you could say, as a metaphor. Here, the soul arrives when a person dies, and all their memories and experiences are filtered out, becoming meaningless and just a record in the books of the dead. The Castle of Dreams is Echidna's own personal world, a dimension which she created, which is said to be infinite in size, but it could also be equal to the ReZero world in size. It is entirely separate from the reality which Subaru experiences, whereas he's constantly going back in time across an immeasurable amount of timelines and universes. Echidna's dream world isn't part of those timelines, so it's unaffected by return by death. It is a dimension of her own creation, where there is time dilation, where hundreds of years is equivalent to a minuscule amount of time in the real world. However, it is also described as a failed attempt of a recreation of the real world.
Parallel timelines. It should be noted that the existence of parallel timelines is only possible within the verse itself, and it is stated only Sotelo knows if they truly exist or not. However, all throughout Arc 4 we were told how many could exist if they do. Echidna has theorized that when Subaru dies, it is possible Sotelo lets him die in that world and it continues without him. But his existence continues in another parallel world from a saved location with the same Subaru. Furthermore, she states that the worlds branch off because of different choices people make, and that there can be countless number of parallel worlds/timelines. With this, we can conclude that ReZero possibly has countless timelines and parallel worlds, with Subaru possibly going to them when he dies in his current one. Next is the Pleiades Watchtower. The Watchtower has 6 floors. The 6th floor is the lowermost level, and the distance between the 6th and the 5th floor is so high that the ceiling in the 6th floor can't even be seen, and Subaru compared it to mountain climbing. The 5th floor to the 4th floor is shorter than the previous one. but the 4th floor is about the same size as the 5th floor. But what's special about it is that it has an area in it that is stated across dimensions. The 4th floor to the 3rd floor is only the distance between 2 buildings. The 3rd floor of the Watchtower is vastly different from the previous floors. It is the start of the trials of the Watchtower, and according to Julius, has a weird enigma about it. It is an endless white expanse that contains a library with innumerable bookshelves, each containing an innumerable amount of books, which record the deaths of every single person and records of the world's information. The 2nd floor of the Watchtower is just as big as the 3rd floor, meaning it is also endless in size. The 1st floor is stated to be high above the clouds and is an outside floor where the Dragon Volcanica resides. Now for the observers, who are really interesting in my opinion. Basically, the observers exist beyond the framework of the ReZero world. To them, the world is like a chess game or a play, and some people can see the key that would turn the script over to the next people, one of those people being Cecilus. The world to them is basically a miniature garden. Now the Shadow Garden, a place made by Satella, is basically a void within a void, and a place where time itself doesn't exist, and existence and non-existence have no meaning.
And that covers most of the things in the ReZero Cosmology. I probably missed a lot of information as this video is mostly a test for me to get used to speaking, but next video will be on how much of a bum Ryan is. He did not win a 1v3, let alone did he fight a 1v3, bro. He lost a 1v2. Anyways, enough of that. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you again.